As Auckland's traffic slowly returns to post-COVID levels, drivers are looking for solutions.
But the big infrastructure projects have also been affected by COVID, as Kethiki Masalamani reports.
As dawn breaks across the Waitemata Harbour, Aucklanders settle into their morning routine, bumper to bumper for the slow crawl into work. But today, the Transport Minister was here because every little bit helps.
This is about finally giving our city the linked-up public transport network that it has been crying out for 50 years.
Grand words for 5 kilometres of infrastructure, but Michael Wood is celebrating each little win. Today, it's the completion of the Northern Busway extension, which better connects Albany to Constellation Drive.
Up until today, the buses have had to use general traffic and have been caught in the general motorway congestion.
The upgrade cost $23 million. It runs alongside the Northern Motorway, and the hope is it'll coax people out of their cars and into buses and cut carbon pollution.
We have to do things differently and break the back of car dependency for every journey.
And then he was off to celebrate the naming and designs of the 4 City Rail Link stations. Mongafo in Mount Eden, Karanga-a-Hape at the top of Queen Street, Te Waihorotu at Aotea Square and Waitemata at Britomart.
The names allude to the mythology, people and important landscapes of the relevant station areas.
The designs of what the stations will look like hang in stark contrast to the work site. COVID has taken its toll here. As you can see, this project is far from finished. It's meant to be completed by the end of 2024, and they don't yet know how much COVID has delayed that timeline.
350 people on the site were off at any one time. They all came back to work. Then our steel fixing yard went down with Omicron. Then the steel yards came back on stream, and all the concrete trucks went offline.
And it's not just staffing issues, but the ballooning costs of raw materials. Still no word on how much the $4.4 billion project has increased by. But costs and delays aside, the Transport Minister says the super city needs better commute options.
We're getting on with that work now. There's no time to wait.
For projects he says are long overdue. Kethiki Masalamani, News Hub.